so much for coming out to Dallas Fan Days. We really like having you guys here. And of course, when you come to a show where John Barrowman is a guest, there's only one panel really worth seeing. And that is the John Barrowman panel. So I'm not going to waste any more time. I want lots of energy. I want you guys to love every second of this, and I know you will. Ladies and gentlemen, John Barrowman!
You're in for so much trouble. I know. Hello, everybody. So I was back there outside and I thought, what is these are big coffee filters. What is this, the Jolly Green freaking Giants coffee cup? It's huge. Look at it. I thought, what should I do? Put them on your head. That's what John Barrowman does. You look actually pretty with that on your head. What's your name? Laura. Big round of applause for our signers, by the way. And also, a big round of applause for all the volunteers, everybody! Especially the ones in kilts with no underwear on! And anybody who wants lessons, watch Kelsey eat a banana! Oh, shut up. It's Valentine's Day. Happy V-Day for everybody. That means a lot of different things to everybody, right? Thank you for my roses and all that kind of stuff and letting me touch boobs and things on Valentine's Day. And by the way, I have to say before I start, not started already, you know what I mean? I wasn't sure whether I was going to come back to Dallas. Wait. Don't go boo. Because I'd been here 2 years prior, and I thought, there's just not going to be the need for me to come this year. Was I wrong? I am totally overwhelmed. I did not realize the amount of people that would come in my line. Don't go there. You're part of the innuendo squad, which I love, because it hits the adults right between the eyes, and the kids are like, what are you laughing at, Mom and Dad? Right? Have fun explaining that on the way home. Seriously, he's like, what? It's about dancing. Yeah, great. I usually fire right to the audience to go to the questions, because it's not about me. Really it is, but it's about you. All right, but I have to find someone first. Barbara, where are you? There she is. Stand up, Barbara. Hi, everyone wait to Barbara. Barbara's my Texas girl. Barbara sent me a picture, which I haven't posted yet, because I don't know, because I don't want to get grief from either of us. In the days when you still wore fur, right? Yeah, a long time ago, like, how was it, almost 25 years ago? At least 20, well, it's over 20. I was doing in Oslo, Norway, and I was doing Che and Evita, which I hated because I had to have stubble on my face, right? I don't like fur on my face. And Barbara had this beautiful coat, right? It's probably mothballing now, but no, she had this coat and I was like, let's swap. So all these people are looking at me with this full-length fur coat on, walking around. And I loved it. It was, I mean, yeah, back then, 20 years ago, I was giving it sachet chanté, wasn't I? Yeah. I look better than the Barbara. Anyway, I'm going to fire right to questions because I think it's important that we get the questions out and I can then play off of you guys and all sorts of fun, okay? Hi!
My name's Haley and I have to know how it feels to be one of the bad guys on the show.
How does it feel to be one of the bad guys on the show? I'm not a bad guy. know what show you're all watching. In my eyes, I'm a good guy. I'm a misunderstood hero. Yeah. Because here's my theory. My theory is Oliver Queen manipulates people. Oh, don't? He does. Oliver Queen shoots people with his arrow. Oliver Queen puts them in situations that are life-threatening. Oliver Queen doesn't tell the truth all the time to his friends. Why is that any different than me, and why is he called a hero? I'm just gonna kick his butt. Just because I have dark hair doesn't mean I'm a bad guy. It comes out of a bottle, but I don't... Or it does, really. Not the hair, the color. Anyway. You can always tell when I just had my hair dyed and we go to shoot because there's like a line around there of like black hair dye. Anyway. Stop. I'm blonde everywhere else. Yes. Hi, Anna. Let it go. Come up here. And you know what you do when it's time, like at school, when you're in school and you have to go to the potty, you go, gotta poo, gotta poo. Or, gotta pee, gotta pee. Barbie, you're out. This is my new Texas girl. The thing I love about kids is the blatant display of excitement. Yeah? What's your name?
Zoe.
Zoe. Do you know I had a rabbit called Zoe Ziegfeld Pasha? I was so gay. We gonna dance? Okay, wait. We need to beat everybody, like a clap. Come on. Here, can you sing? Okay, I want you to sing. Would you sing Let It Go? Here we go.
Let it go. Let it go.
Is that the only bit you know? Hey, God, where are my hard of hearing deaf people? Where are they? She knows how to clap. Look, she's like, yay! You don't know the rest of the words? Okay, you gotta sing them. Ready? Don't worry about all these people. They're not here. They're just sitting here.
Let it go. Let it go.
That's it. Thanks, Zoe. Anybody got any eggs to spare, send them to my house, all right? Sorry, Barbara. I said to Scott, he said, when are you going to bring me back for Valentine's Day? I said, might be a kid. He went, well, don't know how you're going to do that. I said, times have changed, hon. And just whip one up overnight. When we do this at my house, it means something very different.
If you could be any Doctor Who villain for one day, why?
Oh, that's actually an easy question for me to answer, because I have well, I say it's easy. I have 3 favorite villains, and the one that I never got to fight ever as Jack were the Cybermen. Okay? I fought Davros. Love Davros. Even that he looks like a prune. I want to eat him. The face of Bull would just swallow Davros. Be like, I have my own Dalek, so those are covered. I think it would be the Cybermen. Yeah, I'd love to be a Cyberman. I actually did ask Russell if I could be in one of the Cyberman costumes when they were filming one of the episodes, but it didn't happen. I know, so what? I bought my own Cyberman outfit. Scott wears the jacket coat, I wear the Cyberman. How come you got this gig? Yes. Next.
What is your favorite Pokemon?
Thank God I know them. Listen, I'm a traditionalist. It's gotta be Pikachu. Honestly. Gotta be Pikachu. What's your favorite? Don't give that kid the microphone back. You don't know yet. I love the fact that you're a Pokemon lover, but you're just undecided. Kind of like a lot of people in the election right now, right? Like, we're voting for Pokemon this election, I'm telling you. Wouldn't it be a lot easier? Hello, everybody. I'm President Pokemon! So, the shiny one. Okay, you know, by the time you're 18, you'll make your mind up. Right? Awesome. What, are you a Power Ranger? Oh, you're a ninja. We love a bit of ninja in my house. I have the ninja bullet I'm talking about, thank you. We juice ninja all the time. Thanks, kiddo. Are you there? Are you coming to see me? Where's your seat? Oh, come over here. Yeah, you can come up. No problem. Look at that. Ready to do you look, all these people, you're not paying any attention to us. I want you to do your best ninja pose on the count of 5. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5! Awesome. Now stay like that for the next 25 minutes. And I'll give you $20. Here you go anyway. Look, there's $20. Okay, go on, thank you. And you know what? You never be embarrassed ever in your life growing up to strike a ninja pose. And if someone says, that's crazy, you say, well, pfft, on you. And if they're deaf, you do it like this. See you later. Don't y'all come up here doing ninja poses and want $20 now. This side, yeah.
Alright, so I'm gonna do my question in a faux Scottish accent so you can make fun of me. Alright, so my question here is, my aunt actually had to ask it because I couldn't think of anything else. So the question is, what was it like to kiss James Marsters?
Well, you sound like you're from India. James Marsters was lovely to kiss, he really was. I think I've told this story before here, haven't I? Tell it again! Shut up over there, Blondie! The TARDIS, are you in the TARDIS outfit? No. You took it off? Oh, you never had it? No. Okay, the wrong person then, so shut up. James was very nervous on the day we shot that scene. You all know the scene we're talking about where Captain John and Captain Jack meet in Torchwood? It's like a spaghetti western scene. They're walking towards each other, all cool. Can't wait till you sign this one. And they walk up to each other and they go, and kiss, right? But you don't expect it. You don't realize that they are partners, and not only in crime, but in other things. So we're doing this scene, James very nervous, okay? And I'm probably one of the easiest guys to work with, okay? I said to him, it's okay, everything's fine. To make it look real, I usually do an open mouth kiss, but no tongues. And he's like, okay, that's cool. I'm like, because all this Hollywood kissing of fake. All right? So he says, okay, fine. So I walked up, but before I did it, I said to the camera guys and everybody, the director, can you keep doing it over and over again till I tell you to stop? And they're like, why? And I'm like, why? Spike. Our camera guy went, all right, John, I get it. All for you. So, first take, action! I walk up to him, and we go, cut! Cool. You okay? Great. Okay, no problem. I'm like, walk back, and James walks over to his girlfriend who's sitting down, who's now his wife, sitting down there, and he goes, kisses her. Kind of reaffirm his masculinity. And the director goes, gonna go again, and action! I walk over. Cut! You okay? Great. James. Me. Action! This is like the 20th take. You okay? Good. James. Director goes, one more time, he's like, really? I'm like, yeah, you got a problem. The next day, we did that, after we finished that sequence, he came up to me, he's like, dude, great stuff yesterday, but my face is chafed. He said, I didn't realize when you're kissing a man, men don't think of this who don't kiss men. You got stubble to deal with. He's like, my girlfriend. I'm like, she's like, yeah, really? And I'm like, he's like, I said, why did you let him do it all the time? She said, because it was really turning me on. Glad I could help. They got married. Yes, that side.
So if Oliver Queen was on fire and you had a glass of water, as Malcolm were
I drink it. Glut really slowly. Glut, glut, glut. Hot in there? Glut, glut, glut. Oh, I spilled some. Flick. Oh yeah. Yeah. Yes. Where are they coming up with these questions? These kids, I love them. Something's happening in the water here in Texas. Yes.
What is the best prank you've pulled on one of your fellow actors?
Where do you want to start? Oh, what's the best prank? We're all kind of jokers, really. Even on Arrow, we like to have a laugh. But I'm trying to think what was the best one that I did. Again, I can't remember if I've told you this. Have I told you the staircase and the running away? No. Oh, this is awesome. Get ready, girl. So Steven and I are doing a sequence, and it's one of those typical scenes where Malcolm and Oliver come together, and Malcolm's like, I hate you, I could kill you, but because you're Thea's, blah, 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 that's my Steven voice. And then I go, really? Because you don't like me, and blah, blah. I'm paraphrasing here, so now it's written better than that, right? But at the end of the scene, I'm supposed to go, don't forget about it, Oliver. And I turn around and I walk away, right? And I have to climb all these stairs. And he's left there in the middle of a courtyard with the public all walking around him because Malcolm Merlin's come out in public and he can't do anything about it, right? So he's standing there and I walk up and I say blah, 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 and he says blah, blah, blah to me, and I told the cameraman, keep running. and it's a shot that pulls away on him, and you see me walking away, and I say to him, "So there, Oliver," and he goes, we do this look, smoldering, and then I turn around and I go, "Shoot that poison arrow through my heart." Camera's on him, and he's like this. There's a really good one. Oh, we're switching now. She's exhausted. Just you wait, honey. This is... Did she sass me? Did she sass me in sign language? Because I know international sign language. But it's a Sunday. All right, this one is kind of, it's gross, okay? But it's funny, all right? It's another arrow one. We're standing, and this is where we're bringing Thea to Nanda Parbat to save her. And it's Oliver with Thea, Felicity, and they're walking, and then you've got David Ramsey and myself behind talking, okay? Walking with them. So we're doing this shot walking up to Nanda Parbat to all of the League of Assassins. And we're doing the shot, and they've done our coverage. It's now on Steven with all the dialogue. And I have gas. Okay? I have gas. The camera's not on me, so we're walking, and I'm walking with Ramsey, and I'm giving it all Malcolm Merlin face, and I go to David. He's like, "What?" I said, "David, I got a fart." And David, do it. Like, "David, I can't, I'll be really late." I said, "Just do it. I said, "But," he said, "I'll be okay. I said, "Yeah, but mine don't smell." And he said, "Really?" I'm like, "Yeah, my farts don't smell." "Are you kidding me? Just go ahead and drop it, man. Crop dust everybody." See what happens. This is while Steven is doing the scene. We're back there talking about my wind. And we're talking away, and I'm like, okay, here we go. Didn't go. There was sound. And I'm like, "You smell it?" He's like, "No, dude, that's amazing." I said, "No, you can't smell it. You don't smell it." How's he eating? Cut! Steven turns around and he goes, "Fart in my mouth and prove it." I heard everything. While he was delivering like a half-page speech, he heard the whole conversation. Were we that loud? Were you that loud? So it's a thing with us now. We will finish a sequence. I need your assistance on this just a little. If you can turn sideways, is that okay? Just turn this way. So we're doing a scene together, and we always have these smoldering looks. Deaf smoldering looks are not good. So we're standing there, and we always then have a walk away, right? As usual. Now the big thing is this. We all finish, we go, smolder, smolder. Fart in my mouth and prove it. That's how we end scenes. Because we're trying to get the person who's left on camera to laugh, and the one who we always get is Paul Blackthorne. What side am I? Yes, I go for both sides sometimes, but there we go. No, I'm one-sided only, yes.
Okay, who's got the better minions, Hive or the League of Assassins?
What? The best minions. I have to say League, because Hive would never sacrifice themselves for their leader. The League would. Hive, I have to be careful what I'm going to say here because I might give stuff away. Because, yeah, that's it. I'm stopping. But, no, Oh, shut up! Like I'm gonna tell you. I'd get back home and they'd be like, John, that privacy clause that you signed, you just gave away the plot for the rest of the season. No, I would say League of Assassins are better minions because they would sacrifice themselves for their leader, for Raish or Roz, whichever you want to say, because again, doesn't matter. But if that's the other thing, if you want to insult Roz, Raish, you call him Roz. If you're not part of the league, but if you're part of the league, you call him Raish. Okay? That's our logic. The point is that when we first did it, everyone was saying it differently, so we had to figure something out. Yes?
Okay, so Felicity is the only character who seems to have very consistently hated Malcolm. And can you tell us about any upcoming scenes?
We fall in love. We call it Felicity. No, I can't. But that's the one thing I love about with Felicity and Malcolm. When they're ever in a sequence, she'll give it to him. She'll just tell him as it is. That girl is not afraid. I'm talking about the character. And when we finish a scene, sometimes they don't show it, but in everything I do with the whole Team Arrow, when I kind of come out of the darkness, or a garbage can, Malcolm's like the Oscar the Grouch of Arrow. But he comes out and everything I say, I'll look at everybody else and then I look at her and she just does one of these. I can't do her face very well. But yeah, so I love it, but I can't tell you what's gonna happen. I really can't. One of the best lines that I love delivering was in, Steven's good at telling all the episodes and what scenes it is, but it was when they were all standing in front of me and I was standing dead center, all of them in front of me, and I said, "You're not very good actors." I walked away and David Grimes went, "You meant that." And then the one that everybody thinks was an ad-lib, wasn't an ad-lib. "Oliver, you're very handsome, but not exceptionally bright." They wrote it. And when they wrote it actually, "You're pretty?" And I'm like, I cannot tell him he's pretty. No. So we changed it, and that was at 4 o'clock in the morning on top of a parking garage on a Friday night, freezing cold weather, and both of our lips were doing this because it was cold. And I'm like, "Oliver, you're not very handsome. You're handsome, but not, I got it wrong. Do it again. It seems like I just want to go home." Drool coming down my face. But yeah, so those they're starting to do those little lines for me, which I love. Yes. Which side? Yes.
Who do you think would win, Marvel or DC?
Dude, that would be a war in this room. My thing is, when we do in our house, on Scott's side of the bed, he has a Marvel encyclopedia. On my side of the bed, in the bed stand, I have a DC encyclopedia. Depending on, what we want, movie we want to see, and the characters we want to look at, that's the book we pull out. Those are our Bibles in our house. That was really, you guys are like, lame answer. Commit. Okay, we're gonna see. Raise your hand, DC. Shut up! This is like one of the caucuses, you can't speak out. Just raise your hands. Raise your hands for Marvel. Shut up! Raise your hand for both. See? The bisexual and bi-comical!
So I heard you're going to be on Rain on CW.
Uh-huh, I
Yay! Are you going to be using your Scottish voice?
am. I am. I can't tell you who I am or what I am, but I am a Scottish clansman who was once a nobleman, and I do use my Scottish voice, which is my true voice, and I loved it, and working on that show was great. It's a one-off episode. It's really good. It's just awesome. Again, I can't tell. I'm not allowed to tell you what happens, but seriously, even if you don't watch the show, watch it, because you'll just love what happens today. Downward version true because of yes.
Hi, big fan over here.
Thank you.
Just a question. If you had your own TV show and you had to choose your sidekick from...
I've had my own TV show. Where were you 8 years ago?
Sorry, a second TV show. Of course, we cannot fit Torchwood. If you had to choose a sidekick from between the Green Arrow and the Doctor, who would you choose?
That's not fair. I'd have both of them because I'm greedy. I'd have Oliver Queen and the 10th Doctor because between them it's about 22 inches. They're shoe sizes, come on. What? I'm buying? Oh my goodness. Yes.
Okay, so you were late here because...
Oh, no, wait, sorry, question. I keep forgetting, I told you guys I would come over and do questions. Sorry, I'll do 1 second, just bear with me. From our anybody here have any questions? Yes.
Yes, if you recall back to Doctor Who, do you think they would finish the Jack Harkness to Space Above?
I have no idea, but I do know that I like to think I've figured it out how it happened. And it's in a speech that Jack does to somebody. And he describes all the ways that he has died. And he says in there, I've done this, I've done that, javelin through the heart, haven't done this. And I think that's how his body gets separated. The body's gotta be somewhere because he does come together, right? Like glue, so yeah. Any other guys have, no? No? Okay, great, fine, cool, I just wanted to check. Yes.
Okay, so you were late because you were filming, so I think...
I wasn't late, and this is what the con didn't do. I did tell everybody, I was not scheduled to come here till 2 o'clock in the afternoon, 2:30. That's why, because I was filming on the Friday, so I was not late.
I still think we should get a little bit of a teaser because you weren't here.
Of what?
Whatever you were filming.
I was filming Arrow. I can't give you a teaser. I know you guys keep asking that, but like, what am I gonna tell you? Everybody dies. Except me, and it's called Merlin now. Speaking of, is anybody reading the comic? 2 people, thanks a lot everybody. My sister and I are now DC comic book writers, and we write the Merlin comic book for DC. And it's available digitally online. It's 99 cents, right? It's available digitally online, and then in 12 weeks, I think it's 12 to 14 weeks, it will come out as a full comic and hardcover or whatever the cover they put it in. But it's awesome because we have been asked to create the canon, the backstory for Malcolm Merlin, which is wicked because I really am living him now. Not really. But you know, it's really awesome for me as a fan to create the backstory and the history of my character. And it will, this is what's really, you'll understand this is like a geek like me. It will always be that story. Forever. Even if you do like Marvel. Yes, that side.
Hi.
Hi.
We all know that you're great friends with David Tennant. Have you watched Jessica Jones? And if so, how do you think...
I haven't.
Oh.
I haven't. Shut up, I'm working. When I'm on a plane, I like to try and get some sleep. I've got it on my iPad, so I am going to catch up on it, so I can't comment on it. But anything David does is awesome. Trust me.
Hi, my name is Caroline, and what's the craziest thing a fan has done for you?
How old are you? Seriously. 12. What? I can't answer that question, sweetheart. Because it's not PG. There's some of the, not what they've done to me, what they've, bear with me on this, people. I'm trying to answer the girl's question without going there. People give me gifts, and they're not always child appropriate. That's all I'll say, okay? For the parents, they look like rockets. Good Lord. Yes, this side. Are you a mom?
Hi, me?
Yeah. You're like, good job, girl. Send your 12-year-old up there to put me on the spot, why don't ya? Yes.
I have a question for you. Hi.
Hi.
Nice seeing you.
Nice seeing you too. I can't really, but
Do you still get nervous when singing or performing in large audiences?
yes. I don't get nervous in things like this because I know you're not here to judge me. I know you're here to celebrate with me, as I'm here to celebrate with you. When I do my concert tours, we invited critics the first year to my concerts, and they didn't comment about anything. All they said was, we don't understand why women like him because he's gay. So you know what I thought? We're not inviting critics anymore. Because if they can't say anything constructive, I don't want them in the audience. And my critics are you guys, right? So when I do my concerts and I am, at the Albert Hall and I'm sold out, that's my critic, because those people who said we don't understand because he's gay, Albert Hall, how many thousand, like up to 15,000 people or whatever, right? No, 10,000 people in there, eat that, right? I sell out, and that's the biggest compliment to me. So what makes me nervous sometimes is when I'm doing something new, to see how it's received by people. That's when it's a little nerve-wracking. I'm actually more nervous when I perform to small groups of people because it's much more intimate. And like if I'm doing a cabaret, you're right there. You're right next to me. So if my nose runs, you can see it. And then you don't want in the middle of the song to go, because they'll be like, ooh, John Barrowman, ooh, what's he sniffing? I'm telling you, things like that. It'll be like, John Barrowman's sniffing on stage. I don't know what's the matter. Tweet, send. Twitterdom! So yeah, it's more nerve-wracking because it's more intimate. You expose yourself more. Stop it. On stage to a smaller audience. Thank you.
Hi, John.
Yes?
My name is Kate.
Hi, Kate.
Hi. I just wanted to let you know that I came here today to spend some time with you. And today is Valentine's Day. It's also my birthday. And I just wanted you to know that I really love your acting and I love your singing. And
you can compliment me all you want. I ain't singing happy birthday to you.
Okay.
I'm kidding! Shut up!
I just wanted to know that, what's the best Valentine's Day present you've ever got?
How old are you? 23. Okay. I'm romantic, but Scott says I'm not. No, I don't get it. Because I remember I bought him, he's gonna kill me for this. I bought him a teddy bear with big red wings and a bow and arrow. This is years ago. And a box of chocolates, and that was when we were first together, and I thought, oh, that's so sweet. I'm kind of gooby like that, like teddy bears and likes that and that kind of stuff. Scott, not so much. He was like, oh, chocolates. The bear fell on the floor. And he's like, don't you like the bear? He's like, yeah, the bear's nice. And the bear was then put on the side of the bedside for a little while. And then a year later, I found the bear in a box. Stabbed. With Oliver Queen's arrow. that's the kind of thing, you know, chocolates and all that. I'm not really the kind of, I've never had strange Valentine's gifts. I've not really had the best or the worst, because Valentine's Day to me is more about being with the person, yeah? And you get what I'm saying? Before, I'm not gonna go any further with that one. Basically, every other night is a Valentine's Day for me. I wish. I wish. After 40. Friday night, hello. If you're lucky. Yes. What are you all going? You all know what I'm talking about. Bye, Barbara. She's with her kid. She's like, oh. Yes.
I was just gonna ask, going forward with Doctor Who, I mean, obviously you ended with Tennant, but I think Jack's kind of out there in the ether, so his character didn't really just end. I mean, you could pop up at any time. If they ever asked you, would you come back and cameo for an episode or two?
I've always said, if I was asked to come back as Captain Jack, I would do it at the drop of a hat, because Jack changed my life. And also, I know that the Arrow producers, Andrew and Mark and Greg Berlanti, they all were big fans. That's why I am on Arrow. They were fans of Doctor Who and Torchwood and Captain Jack. And I would, but they didn't ask. So everybody, when they tweet and text me and say, when are you coming back? Why don't you do this? It just wouldn't look right for me to go, I would like to come. Do you know what I mean? But I have to leave that up to you guys. In fact, there was a time that the BBC actually asked my manager to have people stop texting and tweeting them or sending letters to have me back. So they know that people wanted it, but Chris Chibnall now is in charge, and you guys, he's on Twitter. Please edit that bit out. Thank you. No, I would love to. It would be great. I think it would be great because I see the fan base that still exists for Captain Jack, and Doctor Who, but there's a lot of Jack lovers out there, and it would be nice. I think it would be a lovely, lovely thing to do. And then meet River Song. Yes.
And first, can you tell my boyfriend Mark hi? He's like in love with you.
Is he? He's your boyfriend? I get another boyfriend. Hi, Mark. Unless you're into that thing, then good for you. Where's Mark? Hi, Mark. Mark, do you have muscles?
Oh my God.
Really? Mark, come here. You can have a feel too, girl. Because you have to tell how it feels. Mark's wearing shorts. Come up here, Mark. Mark's got tattoos. Mark looks better and better all the time. Mark, turn that way. Flex again, baby. There you go. What was that? Oh, okay, I thought you were doing something else. I was like, thank you, Mark. So you can get another boyfriend. And the question is?
What is the most awkward thing you've had to sign before?
What's the most awkward thing I've had to sign before?
Yeah, like that.
Girl, I have signed, I can say it's because they're in a medical book and it's body parts. I have signed breasts, I have signed arms. I was asked to sign someone's nether regions and I was like, my name is too long to fit on that. Pikachu! However, my name fits twice on mine. But anyway. Isn't that so funny, sweetheart? Like, no. You're like, Mom, stop laughing. I forgot what that question was, but I've been asked to sign it. In fact, a lot of people have tattoos of my autograph, which is great, but I always have to tell them that they're not going to do anything illegal with it. Like copy checks. and my name's signed on it. You know what I mean? Yes.
Hi, I'm Anastasia, and I wanted to know out of all the characters you played, what was your favorite? And
I never answer favorite questions because if I do, I'm stuck with it. I can never, I would not be allowed to change my mind because I know how we are with fans. You said in Dallas that your favorite was, no, you can't change your mind now. Yeah, so I don't, but I love every role I've ever played. I do, because each role in their own way, I said, Jack changed my life, and Merlin has changed my life on another level, because I never knew I would be popular in the United States like this, ever. Ever. I know, and I love you too because of it, because you really changed my life, I'm telling you. So I do these things because I'm appreciative of it. You didn't finish the question, did you?
I want to know if I can give you a high five.
If you can give me a high five, sure. Don't miss, girl. There's a lot of people looking. Awesome. Yes. Bye. Where are you going? You gotta go take a picture. Oh, okay. With who? Well, if you're leaving, no. Who are you gonna go take a picture with? Gotham. What? No, you can't have a selfie. Let me flex your muscles. Flex your muscles. Take the picture while I'm doing it. Yes. Oh, yes, this side. I love it. Have fun with Gotham. They all have bad breath. Anyway. Yes.
Hi, I'm Camilo.
Camilo. Camilo.
Yeah, it's okay. Everyone gets wrong in the first try.
That's okay.
So, if you could hang out with any supervillain or hero for one day, who would it be, and how would you spend a day with them?
I'd spend the day with Captain Jack Harkness. Because I know how much fun I would have. Hello. Captain Jack Harkness, John Barrowman. Hello. Yes.
Hi,
Hi.
my name is Elizabeth.
Hi, Elizabeth.
And I was wondering, would you name your future kids after a character you played?
No. Can you imagine? It's bad enough I'm in the park with my dog and I'm going, Captain Jack! Captain Jack! Captain Jack! And I've got people in the park that come over to me going, why are you shouting for yourself, John? Because I have a dog named Captain Jack. And it wouldn't be good in the house going, Merlin! Merlin! Stop it! And then I'd get stabbed by my own kid. No, the favorite name that if I had a little boy would be Matt. And that's the name of one of my characters in one of the books that my sister and I have written. And the other would be Emily. No. And I could be really like sycophantic because I love Emily. You know, Felicity, but it's not, because my grandmother's name is Emily. But you can have that other one. What? Emily's your name. Come on, I'll take you home. You'd have fun at my house. Swimming pool dogs, I let you walk around the house in that outfit. It's cosplay every day. You never know who's gonna vacuum the floor. One day it's the doctor, the next day it's Captain Jack Harkness, then the other day it's a drag queen, but don't worry about that. The many faces of me. Scott's like, are you vacuuming today? I'm like, yeah, Superman. Come on, a Superman outfit. Oh yeah, I'm crazy. Yes, but what? No, what are you giving your hand up for? How about you both? Oh, they're gonna fight over who comes to my house. No, don't fight, girls! If you're gonna, no, they're under, I was gonna say, if you're gonna fight, I'll put some mud down, we'll make some money, but they're underage. Never mind. See, my brain fires like, boop, boop, and it just comes out. Yes!
Hi, what is your most embarrassing moment?
You really want to know? You really want to know? I have two. One of them is not so funny. One of them is when I was on Scandal, and I was playing a role in Scandal. I was doing the first year of Arrow. I'd been up all night filming. It was 6 o'clock in the morning. We'd finished. I went to the airport, caught a flight, flew to LA, went into a wardrobe fitting, then went right to set. From there, with about 8 pages of dialogue. And I always know what I'm saying. I'm one of those people. I learned it. But because I was fatigued, I wasn't prepared for what was about to happen. My body and my brain kind of just shut down, and I was talking for hours, and I was mortified. And it's never happened to me, and I always vowed from that point, that's embarrassing, because all these people on the crew are waiting, and they're like, don't know his lines. I do know my lines, I'm exhausted. So I now have enough time between doing stuff that I can have a rest, so that I can be prepared. Like when I went to do Rain, I was quick, slick. The other thing that happened to me that's embarrassing, I was working at a place called Opryland USA in Nashville, Tennessee. And I was doing, you're gonna love this one. I was doing a show called I Hear America Singing Its Song, the American Songbook. Welcome, everybody. I'm John Barrowman, and I feel a song coming on, and I'm warning ya, it's a victorious, and I had to fart. Happy and glorious new strain. A song coming on. I'm wearing white with a blue vest. It's the mid-80s, right? And it's polyester. And I'm warning you, it's a victorious, happy and glorious. What's so warm in my pants? It's so coming on. Oh my God, I just pooped my pants. Diarrhea on stage. Seriously. But true professional, I keep singing. I feel the song. I'm kicking, and it's going down my leg. Coming on, and I'm warning you, and all of a sudden I see this woman in the front row going, is it raining? Oh, acid rain. I'm kicking poo on the audience. Keep going. Because I feel the song coming on. Kick, boom, yeah! I get backstage. There's my understudy, dressed and ready to go on. He thought it would be a funny joke to put X-Lax in my water that day. Doing a show, I drink 4 liters of water. I really crap my pants, everybody! So now you know. Yes.
Hi, I'm Lauren.
Hi, Lauren.
And I was wondering what it was like the first time you kissed someone on stage.
What it was like? I mean, it was real, but it wasn't real. Does that make sense? I've never been afraid to kiss people in that situation. I don't like people just coming up and kissing me because I have a thing about people touching my face, so I really have to put myself into the person that I'm playing, so when I'm kissing them, it's not me kissing. This is sounding really like I need a psychiatrist right now. So it's very different from the way I kiss my husband, right? Sometimes, depending on who I'm kissing. Do you blame me? Love my job. So yeah, I'm not embarrassed about that. I'm not embarrassed about nudity. I'm not embarrassed about kissing people because I believe that we are all beautiful no matter what shape and size. As long as you're happy on the inside, people shouldn't care about what you look like, really. So, yes.
My name is Michael.
Daniel? Michael. I like you better as Daniel. Change your name.
Okay, Daniel. What would it be like if Jack joined the Arrow?
They think Merlin's a handful, they would be really like, ah! Diggle would run. I've always said that if Malcolm and Jack ever met and were in a battle together, Malcolm would Jack would let Malcolm beat the crap out of him, and then Jack would pin down Malcolm and make out with him. Yes.
Okay, I know for a long time there's been a prank war going on in Arrow. What is the latest, biggest one that's happened?
The latest, biggest prank? Well, we did one for a while with Katie, where we would, I need you for this, where she'd just be standing, like, and Oliver be talking to her, but I'm over here, and the scene finishes, and we kept it rolling, and each one of us would just walk up to her, and she's still in it, she's like really in it, and we'd go, in a really awkward way. Like every character who's in that scene would just walk up to her and randomly kiss her. And Katie, being the professional, not breaking it all, but she's like, you can see in her face going, and then some, for like 2 weeks we did it. She's like, why is everyone kissing me? We're like, it's scripted. She's like, I didn't see that. I'm like, you didn't read the other people's stuff, that's why. So that was for a long, but the one at the moment, I don't think there's a, unless Steven has told you something that I'm not aware of and about to be. Yeah, keep your mouth shut. Who? Tell Susan to grow grapes? Yes.
Hi there, my name is Sam.
Hi, Sam.
How are you?
I'm really good.
My daughter is Leela. She's sitting at the end of this row, all the way at the end.
Hello.
On February 17th last year, a stranger saved my life with a kidney. I wanted to thank you that while I was dying, you entertained my family. We just love you. Thank you very much.
Oh, thank you very much for that. Well, I'm glad you're here. And you're well now? Good. Good for you. Go and have a bottle of vodka. No, don't. Don't. Yes. I do have a song that I want to sing for you. So I'll do that again because it's kind of a quiet song. It's a nice one. Is that okay? All right. Don't look so excited. Yes.
Hi, John. You and Eve are known to get kind of crazy when y'all are together.
Cray.
What is one of the craziest things you've done at a con outside of with Eve in Munich?
What's one of the craziest things I've done outside of a con with Eve in Munich? That's very specific.
Okay. You know, the whole thing that happened in Munich with you and Eve upstairs dancing and it was showing.
Oh, you have you heard that story? Can I tell that one?
Yeah.
Is that okay? Yeah. So Eve and I are in Munich and we're at a con and we like to have a good time and we were drinking when the con in the bar with a lot of the people who were there, like you guys, and we're drinking and having a great time and dancing. And I said to Eve, we're gonna go up to my room and we're gonna, when it was time to go up, the bar was closed. We're going up and we're gonna get champagne in the room and we're gonna drink champagne and we're gonna dance to the Mumford & Sons because she loves the Mumford & Sons. And I said, but we're gonna do it naked. It was the middle of summer and she's like, awesome. So she comes up and we get in my room and we're like, I pop the champagne, I turn on, she's naked, I'm getting naked, and we're just dancing like, she's going, It's awesome, right? It's too hot. So I open up the windows, it's about 4 in the morning, in the sun, it's very light. I open up the windows and I'm going, we're at the windows going, in the room for like 2 hours. 6 o'clock comes around. Let's get a couple hours sleep because we got to be up at 8. So alarm goes off at 8. We get up, we go downstairs for breakfast. We walk into breakfast, and one of the other guys from the con stands up and he says, "Hey, John." I went, and everybody applauded. Eve looked at me and she went, "What's wrong?" I went, I don't know they like us. He said, "Hey, good job." I went, "What do you mean good job?" He said, "Yeah. Saw the show last night." "What show?" And he went, "Nice helicopter." I went, "What happened?" "How did you see the show?" He said, "Next time you dance in front of the windows with them open naked, just be careful that there's not a mirrored building on the other side of the street." Everybody saw it. I went, fine. Yep. So when you're dancing naked in front of the window, just make sure there's not a mirrored building out there, because there's a lot of them in Dallas! Or later, check the mirrored buildings, because I might be giving to this. Yeah, so that's kind of outrageous. The other outrageous thing that we did was we were flying on an airplane, and in Heathrow Airport, there's a tunnel that they take you through so you don't have to go through all the crowds. Because in Britain, we're kind of like a crowd problem, because, you know, right? So, Eve and I, the flight was delayed for 3 hours, so what did Eve and I do? Sat in the lounge and drank. Came time to go through that tunnel, and I have a video of this that I've never ever posted. No! The woman from British Airways is going, Mr. Barrowman, Miss Miles, the plane's down this way, and she turns around, and Eve and I are on the ground in a half-mile tunnel under Heathrow Airport doing this. And what did the BA flight, person in charge do? She just walked right next to us as we rolled. And kept rolling. And then we finished at the bottom. We did the whole quarter mile or half mile rolling, and then she stopped and she went, and we stood up, we went, woo! And she said, you might want to calm down before you get on the aircraft. I said, do they have vodka? She said, yes. I'm like, put us on the plane. That was where I put a scarf around my head and I started dancing up and down the aisle as Sasha Fabuloso. And going to people going, would you like some coffee? Would you like some tea? Or would you like a taste of me? And the head flight attendant came up to us and she went, Mr. Barrowman, you have to sit down. You're frightening the other passengers. And I went, me? I went, I am not Mr. Barrowman, I am Sasha Fabuloso. And Eve, Jimmy, sit down! Yes. Anyone else? Oh,
This will be our last question.
okay, then I'll sing for you. Is that all right? Yeah, great.
Yes, I just wanted to know, how did you feel when you recently, it was on the news in the BBC, when you experienced how it was to be deaf, you got those ear molds and you walked around. How did it feel yourself? Was it awkward, or what was your experience?
My experience was very interesting because of the, for those of you who don't know, I'm part of a big charity in the UK that is Hearing Dogs for Deaf People. We provide dogs to help deaf people to things you don't think about. Hear the phone ring, doorbells, fire alarms, light switches, all that, and everything the dogs can do. It was interesting for me because even with the stuff in my ears, I was not 100%, deaf. I could still have if you all put your hands over your ears at the moment and press really hard, right? And you feel that sound when you talk to yourself, that kind of muffled? It was that times 100, okay? So there was still a tiny element, but people in my life who knew me during the day started treating me like I was stupid, like I was a kid, right? And I'm a producer of some TV shows in the UK with my business partner, and I was trying to explain something to the cameraman who was filming us, and he actually looked at me and he went, sit down, I'll explain it. I was like, oh, you're not getting your 10% this month. People actually, so being deaf without the dog made people treat me very differently, because people don't realize when you're deaf you have to look at each other because you might lip read, so you have to really look and make eye contact. But when I got the dog, people were so friendly. It changed everything. And people were coming to help me. I had the hottest guys helping me across the street. Right? And it was a complete game changer. It was something that I learned a lot about. I learned a lot because I spoke to other deaf people that said they feel alienated at times. They feel it's very hard to be communicative to other people who don't really listen. That sounds stupid, doesn't it? You think, how can you listen to a deaf person? But you can. You just watch them. You listen with your eyes. So, as a result of that, I also wrote the character in one of my sister's books that we write together, myself and my sister. Our most communicative character in the book, his name is Zach, and he's deaf. And you don't know he's deaf in the book because all of a sudden you're reading it and he talks to the other kids through telepathy, but then all of a sudden in one chapter we go, Matt signed, and you're like, whoa, he's deaf. Because we didn't want to make his deafness, we didn't want his deafness to define him. We wanted you to like him as a character first, and then find out he was deaf, right? So that was what was important to us, but thank you for asking that. It was a great experience for me.
And just real quick, this is the second question, real quick. Who would you think would win in a fight, Green Arrow or Hawkeye?
Because I love Steven, I'd have to say Arrow. Yeah. What? Of course I kissed him, and don't be jealous. He's a great kisser. Listen, I'm just going to close with singing this really nice little song. First of all, I just want to say thank you very much, because you guys, you know this. I come here, I love you. I love the fact that you like what I do. You support me. You make my life awesome, and I just want to say thank you. We'll close with this song. Is that all right? Great. We're gonna do. This is if we could do, it's called 1,000 Years, but 1 second. Scott and I, when we got married, the thing that was the most beautiful thing for us, we went to the court in Riverside County, and we got married there. But when we were there were all these other guys and ladies there, but they were all in the age bracket from about 65 to 80 years old. And we witnessed a lot of their weddings for them. And the thing that touched me the most was an older gentleman who came up to me and he said, I'm 84 and my partner Steven is 80, and we never thought that in our lifetime that we would ever be accepted, and this is the most glorious day of our life. And tears were coming down his face. He said that I can finally show my love for my partner of 30, 40 years and be proud of him. So I recorded this song that no one should ever tell you who you can, whoever you are, or cannot love. Here we go. Heart beats fast, colors and promises. How to be brave, how can I love when I'm afraid to fall, watching you stand alone. All of my doubt suddenly goes away somehow. One step closer. I have died every day waiting for you. Darling, don't be afraid. I have loved you for 1,000 years. I love you for 1,000 more. Time stands still, beauty and all she is. I will be brave, I will not let anything take away what's standing in front of me. Every breath, every hour has come to this. One step closer. I have died every day waiting for you. Darling, don't be afraid. I have loved you for 1,000 years. I love you for 1,000 more. One step closer. One step closer. love you for 1,000 more. And all along I believed I would find you. Time has brought your heart to me. I would love you for 1,000 years. I love you for 1,000 more. That is beautiful. Thank you very much, everybody. A big round of applause for our signers. That is awesome. Thank you. I love you all.